Men are the most.
What was it about him that doesn't fall into that type?
Really, it's really just like, and it's probably like a little petty. I just don't like nose piercings. Like, sorry.
Okay, so let's head back this way. Your name and age and why you ended up popping.
Yeah, Sylvester, 26. I have a nose piercing, so
Okay.
I want to respect your rules.
Okay.
Okay, so
I
before
didn't
that,
realize you had one.
so before that, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear her out. You know, she's into something, and I wanted to know if she's running, planning on running her own practice.
It's not the nose ring, but is he someone that's your type?
He is someone that would be my type.
Pop premature? Don't let the nose ring go.
Like, cause it was just like, I don't know why. I'm sorry. I know this probably like, I like the ring more than like the.
Oh, so you like the.
Yeah, I feel like because I used to have the little like for the girls like the little stud, but like the ring. I don't know. Maybe it's just like just a.
I want to respect you. You don't like nose piercings,
Like no, I
She
get
said
it.
you get a pass, so what do you think? Let's get that.
I love women's hypocrisy. I really do. I love women's insanity, their delusion. Because, okay, the first man, you didn't love him because of his nose ring. Cool. The second man, you didn't even notice he would wear a nose ring. And then you made it say, oh no, I like the hoops. The first man, you can take it out and put it on a hoop. No, why not be honest? You're just not attracted to him. The second man, you were. This is a thing where a lot of men realize we don't listen to women's words. We listen to their actions. They say, oh, I want a nice guy. I hate toxic men. All these things women say. Yet their actions are different, are usually counteractive to what they say. Insane, ain't it? The insanity in that. This is the thing where should have been just blunt. Like, I'm not attracted to you, period. Because here's the thing where another thing men realize, women will just say whatever. They will look for reasons to disqualify you if they weren't even into you at all. That's the insanity of it. Women will literally make rules for the men they don't want and break said rules for the men they do want. That's the insane. This is the thing where, why do you think men say, why even take women on expensive dates? Because for the men that they want, they're attracted to, those men could take her on a walk and she'd still be into him. You could take her to his house and she'd still be into them. This is the thing. You can tell if a woman is into you, she's attracted to you, she will act 100% different, counterproductive to her rules, her standards. Yet the man that she's not attracted to, that she doesn't see the vibe, the chemistry, she will stay by those rules. She will stand by those rules. That's the insanity of women, right there.
So people always ask me, why do you have such high standards? Why do I have such high standards? So I flew into LA last night, and then this morning my dad was like, let me go drive to see you. And I was like, what do you mean? Because my parents live an hour away from LA. So then I also had plans like later in the day. So then my dad drove an hour to pick me up from my hotel to drive back an hour. So that's already 2 hours. And then my mom made me like food. And then I spent like 3 hours with them, and then he drove me back to my hotel and then went back. Mind you, that man always opens the doors for me and pushes me to the inside of the sidewalk. So why do I have such high standards? My dad.
Here's the thing. He sounds like a great dad, but he's failed you to make you a productive or good adult. Here's the thing. It's your dad. It's your parents. Okay? I mean, unless you want to date your dad, really, you can't expect a stranger to do the things your dad does, who he's known you all your life. He's loved you since you were born. No man has loved you since he was born, besides your dad. This is the insanity, right? Where women cannot think. Let's fly it in reverse. How many times women have said, I'm not your mom, right? Oh, I'm not cooking and cleaning for you. It's like, okay, fine. You have high standards because you're dad. So you want a man to treat you like your dad does. Is it fine that you treat that man like his mom does? No. Women call that shit out. Women constantly say, I'm not your mom, right? I'm not going to plan things for you. I'm not going to take care of you. I'm not going to cook and clean for you. I'm not going to bend over backwards for you. And yet, in reverse, women are expected that men act like their dads. And again, these men are strangers to you. They don't know you off the bat. They're not going to love you after a couple weeks of being with you, right? So really opening your door, all this stuff, that's great. Great that your dad does that. But really, that does not reflect a stranger. This is a man that loved you since you were born, okay? It's like, this is, honestly, it's always weird, right? Unless women have that same, women can understand that same standard reverse, then this makes no sense, right? It makes no sense. I think it's so ridiculous that women only think about themselves, right? The arguments they have, the ideologies, their opinions, right? When it comes to themselves, they see logic in it. But when they reverse it, they don't agree to it. Like I said, oh, I have these standards because of my dad, how he treats me, right? And yet, if a man says, I have these standards because how my mom treats me, you call him a mama boy. You call him, I'm not your mom. It's like, seriously? Women are just absolutely ridiculous with this shit. Stop thinking things one way. Because then it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense. Yes, it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to strangers, people that are not.
Splitting the rent to live with a man is so crazy to me because why would you do that when you could split rent and live with your best friend?
You know what's so crazy to me is that you're dating a man that's not your best friend. That's the thing with, I can never understand women where you're not dating someone that you love their personality, that it's amazing to be with them, that being with them is so amazing, they are literally your best friend. This is the thing where, this is the new age, right? New age dating. It's very transactional. you're not best friends. You're barely friends, right? You like this guy because he's tall, he's good looking, he has 6 figures. You like this woman because she's just good looking. Really, you guys don't like each other's personality. That's the insanity of it nowadays, where people don't care about morality. They don't care about the character, the person, who you are dating. They just look at the superficialness, and that is fine. That is crazy to me. That is the insanity that I'm seeing more and more in dating. Why are you not dating your best friend? Why are you not, if you are living with a man, he should be at least your best friend, okay? At least. It's like, if you get to the point where, oh, I'm living with this man, I know him inside out, or I love him absolutely. He is my best friend. That's the amazingness with how I've seen modern day dating, and why I personally believe it's failing, because we are so superficial. Oh, stop dating the ugly man, just date the good looking man. They'll break you up. They will cheat on you. Why not date someone based on their personality? Like, I'm not saying to date a hideous person. Date someone that you think that's okay, attractive. You don't. This is the thing where you don't need. I don't need to someone who dates me to think that I'm a supermodel. I don't need to date someone because, oh, she's a supermodel. No, I think she's decently attractive. She doesn't need to be the most beautiful woman in the world, right? But inside, to me, she's the most beautiful, right? Where I only see myself with her. That should be relationships nowadays, but we don't have that. We're so fixated on very superficial qualities, looks, money, and pretty much it, right? And then we lost the whole point of how, I don't know, civilized dating is, right? It's not always just about sex, money, and stuff like that. Those are nice. But I really think that we should really go back to loving somebody, wanting to be with someone purely on who they are inside, okay? Looks can fade, or looks do fade, okay? Money can come and go. You can make money. You're an adult. But being with someone that you truly love and understand who they are, I think that's what
I'm single because I'm tired of raising boys. I'm tired.
I do not want a project.
I'm tired. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't understand truly, and I'm saying this with all my heart. Y'all think that we want you to get your blank together for us. We want you to get it together for you.
For us.
For you. Only for you, because for real, you want us to have kids with you. You want us to have futures with you, and you won't grow up. And some of y'all 39, 40, y'all about to die. You better grow up. It's so annoying. It's so annoying that you don't understand that you're not taking responsibility for your mental and your actual physical health. We are not your mama. I think I didn't know J-Lo had that song until I went to a concert.
I'm not your mama.
I did not know that, but we ain't your mama. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not your mother.
Here's something that may be controversial and that women won't ever agree with. Your value will attract what you qualify for. These men that these women attract, right, where they don't grow up, they don't commit, they don't whatever, they're not at a certain part. Well, that's what you attract. That's what you qualify for. If you could attract better, you would. But honestly, you don't. You don't attract better because honestly, the men that you want, okay, the men that can fit your standards or whatever, they don't want you. They're not interested in you, because there are men that want monogamy. There are men that work on themselves. There are plenty of men that are 6 figures, are emotionally intelligent, all this stuff. Well, why would they want you? Why would they want you? A lot of times women overestimate their personal dating market value. They think that, oh, I qualify for this man. Really? Do you? Because here's the thing. Let's say for her in particular, her looks are very subpar. Subpar, okay? Her money is great, but means what? It means nothing. It means nothing to the men that has their shit together. So what does her money mean? Her career, her success in her career means, right? Her money. What does that mean? Only means it to the men that she currently attracts. Because those men want to live off of her success. Men that have their shit together, well, they're looking for more than women that has success, because really, women do not provide for a man, because obviously she doesn't. Women don't provide for men. Men don't benefit from women's careers, from women's money. In general, men don't. So, what would men look for? They look for personality, they look for looks, they look for youth. I don't know her personally, but from what I can tell, she's probably just like a lot of modern day women. Aggressive, combative, annoying, attitude, okay? Looks, like I said, very subpar. So this is the thing, a lot of women are not realizing, honestly, the men that you are attracting, a lot of times it's what you qualify for. So, and I would like to say again, women can't understand, the men that have their shit together, the men that are emotionally intelligent, so on, you can't handle that, because again, they will see different values. If they have their shit together, well, they will look past what your career, your money, and then look for what other traits that, you know what, they actually prefer, i.e. looks, personality, how he's treated. Okay, a man that's like emotionally intelligent, well, he looks for your personality, how you emotionally act. Okay, how your level of emotional intelligence. A lot of women can't actually handle those types of men. They want them, but honestly, they can't handle them and they don't attract.
Thinks that men don't know how to shop. He bought me a boo basket. He spent $92.09 on a boo basket. Let me tell you what was in there. Some coffee, $13.99. Okay, reasonable. The Finery mini perfumes, $21.99. And it's Target week? No. A blanket. I do have the blanket here because I'm taking this blanket back. It's cute, but no. This pillow. I don't like scary stuff. Okay? It's cute. Again, taking it back. This basket. $20 on this basket? No. No. And then the hangers were $6. Okay. But I just paid. He only got 10. I just paid $11 for 35 hangers. Men are.
I'm convinced that women just like to criticize. You just can't be happy about whatever. This is the thing where women don't understand that they make things terrible. They make things worse. You wonder why men are saying, okay, the hypocrisy in it. No coffee dates because you're not putting in enough investments. In the relationship, he's spending money how it is. Now you criticize because he's spending too much. If he's frugal, now you criticize because he's not spending enough. This is the thing where women can't understand. You make things hard. You bring chaos into a man's life because nothing is good enough. Nothing is. Women constantly want things how they want it by like the atom, by the micro. It's like every single thing. If you are not reading her mind to the T, you're not doing it right. And that's the thing where the insanity. You are not. He's not your carbon copy. He's not a mind reader. He's doing something out of his love for you. Men do things out of like what they think is the best. Surprise, surprise, they're flawed. They're not perfect. People mess up. So to go online and start criticizing them, saying, oh, they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that, this and that. Why? Why? Why not appreciate the effort? No, because you know what? To women, effort means nothing. Effort is only how, if it's the right effort, right kind of effort, how they view it, then it's fine. This is the problem where love is dying. And then you wonder why men give up in trying. It's like, it's surprise, surprise. Divorces happen because women feel like men don't try anymore. Because you drained him. You have pretty much killed his soul. You've killed his spirit. So he doesn't give a shit. Like, women never realize, maybe how my relationship has turned out is the result of my own doing. How I have destroyed this man. Because hell, when we were dating, he was amazing. You know, I loved him, all this. When at the beginning of the relationship, it was amazing. Wonder why things change. Maybe because you destroyed his spirit. Maybe because you have this tendency to want things exactly your way. Instead of thinking compromise. Instead of thinking no one's perfect. No situation is perfect, and it shouldn't be. That's the insanity that women seem to not be able to grasp. How about give some grace to the man you supposedly love? How about show appreciation to the man you love? Because honestly, I have another video. A woman criticizing, oh, a man giving you flowers, man doing this, man doing that. Saying that, oh, he's being a good, a man taking care of his wife, giving her flowers, giving her chocolates, being considerate to her. It's a normal man. That's nothing special. There's nothing to be appreciated about. Him being a good father, him being attentive to his kids, all that, that's nothing special. That's normal. You know what? It's just like, how about just appreciate it? Instead of downplay. It's like women go out of their way to downplay men's efforts. They go out of their way. It's like, that's bare minimum. Why would you appreciate it? Why is that a great man? That's bare minimum. That's normal. Really? And yet, if it's the flip side, when women are being good mothers, oh my God, there's so much love and so much support being a stay-at-home mom. When women do things which are like paying your bills, women say, oh, you're a queen. Paying your own bills, taking care of yourself. Women are queens for that. Yet a man provides for his family. Oh, that's normal. That's nothing special. Women do not understand that they literally are the root of the problem in the society right now. They have poison relationships, poison the dating market, poison marriages.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it because nobody else will say it. If you're a guy and you rather hang out with the homeboys rather than be home with like a bad bitch, you know, like a home cooked meal on the table, movie day, if you rather be with the homeboys at night to go get drinks and stuff like that, you're on the DL. In my book, you're on the DL. I don't care.
I'm gonna say this because no woman will accept this or realize this. If a man wouldn't, and she's good looking. If a man doesn't want to spend a whole lot of free time with you, it's like you don't bring him peace. He would jump at the chance to have sex with you. He wouldn't jump at the chance to hang out with you, to be around with you for long, because you don't bring him peace. You bring him chaos. That's the reality. Yeah, this is a woman that has men's names tatted on her, and although she will willingly have other men's names tatted on her. So really, this is the type of woman that will bring you chaos. These women that think that, you know, the bad bees, right? The bad girls, the really good looking ones, the hot ones. Like, they think that because they're hot, they're fun to be around. They're such great personalities. No, pretty much all they have is their looks. They have terrible personalities. On average, or at least from what I see, women that are extremely good looking, they fall short on the personality. They fall short on being a piece for a man, more like a headache. So, I mean, he could be down low, which is weird. I mean, maybe there is. Maybe there's men that will have sex with you but are down low. But I'm weird. That's weird to me. But maybe, I mean, women interact with these types of men, so, but I think it's weird. But what makes more logic is that this man would jump at the chance to have sex with you. He just can't stand your personality. He can't stand being around you. Great, you're cooking a meal, but let's not forget, if he's watching a movie, you probably start an argument. You probably say some shit that would just annoy him. So really, you gotta put two and two together. Why is a man that would want to have sex with you but wouldn't want to hang out with you? I mean, your body, your face is nice to have sex with. Your personality is shitty to be around.